Hey YouTube! Welcome to a little Minecraft mini short. And by mini, I mean anything but mini. This is the castle that I've been building for, oh goodness, I think it took me about maybe a week's worth of time to finally finish building this castle. And technically it's not even finished yet. You can see it's not even finished rendering. But I haven't done anything to the insides of the castle. Like I haven't made any, paintings or whatever, and the rooms are just kind of there. They don't serve much purpose yet. But as you can see, I built this castle right in the middle of basically nowhere. It's on floating on water, which really defies all sense of physics. But I'm going to be taking you for a tour. This, I believe, if I remember, I think it's 120 blocks long, and that's 90 blocks long, and of course it doesn't sound like much, and I could be wrong on the numbers there, don't get me wrong. But as you can see, this castle is pretty big. So I'm going to be taking you for a little tour around, I haven't named this castle. It's something I'll have to do. Maybe the description, or maybe the title will be the name of the castle. But we'll see. Anyways, this is the entrance here. Um, I'll kind of just shut up and I'll, tell you things along the way, but maybe this could use some windows right about there. Let's see. But as you can see, you come over here and there's this nice little bridge, and this whole area is surrounded by an indoor moat, I guess. You got these nice little gardens and whatnot. Basically, the way this whole castle is set up is that you have your outer wall here, and then the inside of the castle is inside that room, and it kind of goes up a couple floors. And I'll show you what I mean by that. But just to take you around real quick, as you can see, we've got these nice little water flow thing here and over here. What's this? Oh, if you see any of these around, I'm not sure why that one's on fire, but if you see any of these little golden or diamond blocks, that's how I used measurements, like to keep myself in check. But anyways, I'll shut up and I'll fly around the castle. There's the back door entrance down there. These are the little side bridges that kind of bring you out to this exterior wall. There are 4 identical towers. They're the same height, they're the same width, same shape. I think the only thing that may be different, and I'm not sure on this entirely, is the way the stairs are, although I did try to replicate them the best I could. So, basic stairs. There's probably a better way to do this. In retrospect, I probably could have used a ladder, but this is, one of my first major exposures to Minecraft. So it's just kind of a basic little tower up here, nothing too special, nothing fancy. Got a nice roof, there's a bed. That's just for when I work. I don't like working during the nighttime, so I'll come up here and I'll do that. Now there are 2 doors down here. Oh, hold on a second. My phone's ringing. Huh. Alright, well, you know what? Can I pause this recording? How do I do it? Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. I truly am, but I just got a call from my girlfriend's parents who decided to wish me a happy birthday by song. Um, so that was a nice surprise. It was pretty funny, they're great. Let's see here. I just finished showing you the tower. I mentioned that they were all pretty much the same. Let me show you this. There are 2 ways to get into these, the interiors of the castle walls. There's those bridges over there, which I'll show you in a little bit, and there are these stairwells. And if you notice, the stairwells are made from the roof of that, so I thought that was just kind of neat. But nothing in these here wall interior things. It's just kind of, exterior. It's kind of cool. I'm actually not sure where this natural light comes from. I guess from the openings. I mean, that's the only logical conclusion. But as you can see from all four corners, I have these little bridges that come back into this castle courtyard. Um, and let's see, that's pretty much the castle. I have to show you the inside now, I guess. Um, Drop down. There we go. Okay, yeah, I've got the iron doors, which I actually don't like anymore, but so there are two rooms in here. Is this room around here, and this sort of forms the perimeter of the inside room. And there's really no purpose to this room, I guess, not yet anyway. I haven't really built in this castle for quite some time now. After I got it done, I was like, ugh, no more, I'm taking a break. So, now there are, I think, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors? 5 or 6. The newest addition is this little pool here. It's kind of a cool little pool room, and it's underneath the water, as you can see. If you come up here, you can see some of this stuff. So, you know, nothing special, but I thought it was kind of neat to have an underground pool. And this was a pain in the butt to build, really. But I did it. So, if we come up here, this is that first room. There's nothing. All there is ladders on all four sides. This room over here has 2 doors, and it'll bring you out to this room, which also serves no purpose as of yet, although if I do say so myself, I think has a pretty cool roof, or ceiling, or yeah, it's a ceiling. What's this? Well, I guess there's an opening there. I must have been fiddling with something, but regardless, you get the point. So that's this room. Out here, and on both sides, this is like this. There's this little, what do they call this? Crenulation, is it maybe? But here's this little area, and it leads out to the castle wall, like I mentioned earlier. Come back inside. Again, there's 4 ladders. 1, 2, 3, and then behind me. So I'll keep going up in this elevator. Elevator of awesome. Hop off here. Same thing. Again, you know, I haven't decided what these rooms are going to be for. I'm always open to suggestions, but the next room would be this one right here. This one, again, this is the same on both sides. This has got this cool little area where I can kind of take a look at nothing. In retrospect, I really should have placed this where there's a nice scenery other than just endless ocean. It looks like I might have just gotten a tree off there in the distance, but the thing about, you know, building it on the ocean was that it was all flat. It was already done. So I didn't, you know, have to worry about like leveling out, you know, a huge chunk of blocks or whatever. So that's why I built it on the ocean. And I thought that the idea would be kind of cool. It could be like some, you know, ancient civilization's castle before it's sunk underneath. This room, this would probably be where, like, I'd put enchanting tables and just stuff in general. And in fact, I wonder if lapis lazuli looks good here. This is netherrack. Netherrack is blue for this texture pack. That's weird. I'd like to go into the nether, see how that's like, but that's entirely irrelevant. So over here, you know, it's just a kind of a view of the castle again, and nothing too outrageously important here. But that's basically it. I don't think there's too much to show you guys, other than just the sheer size of this is immense. It took a long time and a lot of patience. Filling in that courtyard was so tedious, and same thing with these castle walls. I mean, you have to imagine, it's, for this wall here, it's 120 length. Okay, so there's 120, there's 120, 120, 120 on top and bottom too. Now, imagine having to do that, I don't know, I'd say maybe it's like 10 or 11 wide, and maybe 10 or 11 down that way too. It adds up, and you know, even though creative mode's a lot easier to do this stuff on, it still takes a long time. So But yeah, so I just wanted to show you this castle. I mean, it's nothing too special, and there's nothing inside of it that's, you know, makes you go crazy, but it was just something I did because I was bored, and I ended up being really happy with the result. I actually called this map Eyronian. I forget why, but maybe that'll be this castle name. But regardless, I'll let you guys go with a image of the nice Minecraft sunset on the top of this nice here castle. In fact, you know, let's go up here. Let's go up here to the roof. Get the sun on this side and the moon on that side. How neat. Alright, well, see you guys.